Good morning, Valley Christian. My name is Noah Hansen, and welcome to VCTV.
And here are your morning announcements. Seniors, if you want to be a part of the senior choir, there is rehearsal at Friday at lunch, so make sure you go to that. Spanish honors for next year, the list is outside room B24, and you have a meeting today in Miss Brito's room to discuss your summer homework. Cross country runners, you guys have a meeting in the music room at lunch today. Coding Club, your final meeting is today in the SSB, and North Korea Culture and Issues Club, your final meeting is on Friday in room 31. Snacks will be provided, so go to that. AP Gov students for next year, you have a meeting in room 31 today to discuss your summer homework and to pick up your packet. PE and athletic lockers, just a reminder, they need to be cleaned out by June 3rd. If not, everything will be given to Affordable Treasures and you need to turn your locks in. Grad night, seniors need to turn in your forms by tomorrow at lunch so you can get all the bus information sorted out. Also, seniors, you need to report for your senior memory recordings today and tomorrow during your 4th period class. And dodgeball, there is dodgeball today in the gym, so make sure you go watch those exciting games because the finals are almost coming up. And now, we continued the conversation of our relationship segment from last week, so check out part 2. So I'm here with Mrs. Potter, and she is going to answer some questions for me about her relationship. So did you date in high school?
No, me and a couple of my girlfriends decided to not date in high school. We just didn't think that we were ready.
So I'm here with Mr. Gardner, and he is here to talk about his relationship experience. So Mr. Gardner, did you date in high school? Tell me about that experience.
Yes, I dated in high school.
So I'm here with Mrs. Zodaway, and she is going to talk about her relationships. So did you date in high school?
I did not date in high school. I just never got asked out. It wasn't because, I decided not to, but I just never, had the opportunity. But in hindsight, it was definitely something that God was, keeping an eye out for me because he knew I wasn't ready for the drama or like the fishbowl kind of a thing. But I got asked out for the first time like 2 days after graduation.
No, the first day I laid eyes on her, after about 10 seconds, I said, this girl is going to be my girlfriend. So we kind of became best friends because she's my best friend now.
So you met your spouse when you were in college?
Yeah, we met in college and we were really good friends before we started dating.
So since you guys were friends, how was that transition between friends to more than friends?
Honestly, I feel like it was a really smooth transition. We had a lot of mutual friends that, still spent a lot of time with us, and we got to spend time, one-on-one together, but we still had, a lot of time that we spent with our friends, which I think was really good.
There's a lot of things that go on in dating and in high school dating that has nothing to do with what makes an actual relationship work, like the hunt. Right? Like, you can't tell somebody, how you feel too soon or you'll scare them away.
I had 10 years of, dating different people, and I definitely figured out, how I wanted to be treated or how I should be treating the other person as well. So when I met my husband, then we didn't really need to date that long before we figured out that, we were, the right match.
By the time I met my wife that first day of my senior year, I knew what I was looking for. I'd been through relationships. I had learned, about myself and what was working and what wasn't working. I had that relationship maturity. So when she came along, it was bing, bing, bing. Yeah. That's it. I found her.
So what is your advice for high schoolers that are currently in relationships now?
I would say just kind of like my experience, continue to surround yourself with friends that will tell you if you're starting to do things that are stupid, or that will, call you out if your boyfriend or girlfriend is turning you into someone that you're not.
If you have any hopes of being successful in a marriage one day, you need to learn things during your dating life to prepare you for that.
I think the basic rule is when you start dating, if your relationship makes other parts of your life go down, maybe relationships with your friends or your parents, schoolwork, your spiritual life, your just stressed because you don't have enough time to get everything done. If it's a negative on anything else in your life, then you definitely need to rethink it. And it might not be you or the person, it just might be a sign that you need to scale back a little bit.
If you aren't learning something about being in a relationship or growing in your understanding of how relationships work, you're wasting your time.
Thank you for tuning in to VCTV, and on behalf of the VCTV crew, have an awesome day.